Hello and welcome back to the Irish Barista Championships 2025 here in Bewley's on Grafton Street. A quick mention of our milk sponsors. We've got Grove Dairy, woo, and Oatly. So we have our next competitor ready and raring to go, but if first I could get a round of applause for our wonderful judges. So we've got Michalis, Rasmus, Mariusz, Marcielo, Bailey, Pavel, our head judge Renata, and our shadow judges. Welcome, judges. So our next competitor is Sam Downes of Cloudpicker. Floor is yours. Call time whenever you're ready to go.
Hi, Mom. Time. Hello, judges. My name is Sam, and I work for Cloudpicker here in Dublin. I've been in the coffee industry for about 5 years now, and in those 5 years, the thing that stuck with me the most is having the ability to provide a top-quality beverage, creating bonds with, and enjoyable experiences for people that I get to interact with every single day. This is what drew me to compete in the Irish Barista Championships. I want to bring to this stage the things I highlight most and value most in every coffee experience. Those are enjoyment and fun. My goal today is pretty simple: to create a memorable, enjoyable, and fun experience for each of you in our short 15 minutes together today. The coffee that I've got to do so, I'm sure, will give you a fun experience, I have no doubt. It is a natural aerobic Java from Huila, Colombia. It is grown at Finca Villa Betulia by Luis Anibal Calderon. I first interacted with this coffee earlier on this year, and I knew immediately that it would translate to the best espresso that I have ever had the pleasure of tasting. So, Java, as a varietal, is undergoing a recent resurgence. Its ability to grow well at higher altitudes, its disease resistance, and its more accessible price point make it a really, really excellent option for smaller coffee farm owners. I'm going to begin by pulling shots for your signature drink to chill in cooled espresso glasses. While these come down to temperature, I'll serve you your espresso course. Thank you. Luis has worked tirelessly over the past decade perfecting his processing, and he now specializes in extended fermentation and naturals. At Finca Villa Betulia, Luis has worked with exclusively exotic varieties since 2015. This coffee was roasted in a Stronghold S7 in small 200-gram batches. This was to retain consistency and keep a really bright, exciting profile that I enjoyed. This coffee was grown at an altitude of 1,500 meters above sea level. The combination of consistent microclimate, volcanic soil, and meticulous attention to detail across harvesting and processing culminate in a truly exceptional flavor profile. The recipe I'll be using for each of your coffees today will remain consistent. It will be 17.5 grams in, 46 grams out in an extraction time of about 28 seconds. After meticulous testing, I've opted for this recipe because it provides lovely buttery mouthfeel, lots of clarity, and really refreshing acidity. Before tasting your espresso course today, I'll ask you please to refresh your palate with a sip of water and stir the coffee before sipping. In this espresso, you'll be tasting raspberry up front, with lemon zest acidity and a really lovely rose water finish. All of your taste notes today will be on the place card before you if you ever want to have a look back. So, once again, raspberry up front, lemon zest acidity, and a really refreshing rose water finish. Please take your time to savor your espresso course, enjoy it. While you do so, I will prepare your milk beverage next. Thank you. To pair with your milk beverage, I've chosen to freeze distill Grove Dairy whole milk. The reason for this is to amplify the flavor notes that you will have experienced so far. I've opted to remove 30% of the water content from the milk. This is to amplify sweetness and to increase richness, creaminess in the texture and mouthfeel. Before tasting your milk beverage, I would ask you once again, please, to stir your beverage and cleanse your palate with another sip of water. In your milk course, you will be tasting raspberry gelato, key lime pie with a meringue texture. So, once again, my reason for freeze distilling the milk was to amplify my perception of everything that I tasted in the espresso course. Freeze distill milk turns the raspberry note to wonderful dessert-like gelato. That lemon zest from your espresso to creamy key lime pie. And the thick texture makes it taste and feel like meringue. Once again, once you've been served your drink, please take your time to enjoy. And while you do so, I will prepare your next beverage, which will be your signature beverage. Thank you. Thank you. So, we're at the finale. To pair with the wonderful flavor notes that you will have experienced so far, I have chosen ingredients that I think elevate each of these. I have opted to create a naturally carbonated strawberry soda to give it, it is 72 hours fermented, strawberries, sugar, and water. The fizziness of texture and sweet berry notes will amplify what you have experienced in your espresso course. I've also opted to create a lemon verbena and hibiscus syrup, which I've clarified using orange juice and milk. The hibiscus in this syrup provides florality and pairs well with that rose note that you'll be getting in your espresso. Lemon verbena, for those who do not know, is a plant native to South America, but it's gained a lot of popularity in Ireland due to its refreshing citric notes, its versatility, and the calming presence it provides in the home and garden. And at the Irish Barista Championships, hopefully. I've clarified this syrup to give it creaminess of texture and mouthfeel to amplify what you will have experienced in your milk beverage. When I ask you to taste your final course, if you would please cleanse your palate once more with a sip of water. If you would please swirl the drink 10 times. The reason for doing this is to incorporate all of the ingredients to release the delicate aromatics present in the drink, and because it's fun, so why not? So, please feel free, taste, enjoy. Judges, thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that this has been a fun experience for you, as it has been for me. Thank you. Time.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sam. If I can just grab you around here for a second. Feeling good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First and foremost, hi, Sam's mom. Adorable. So how did it feel getting through to the final of your first Barista Championships?
Fantastic. Yeah, really, really exciting. It was nice to kind of go through the first round, get most of the mistakes out of the way, and kind of learn what I could do better today.
Fantastic. So did you feel more relaxed today or able to enjoy it more?
I felt more relaxed until I called the first time, and then it all went downhill, and then hopefully I'll feel more relaxed a little later. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Glad to hear it. Any other words before we let you go?
Once again, thank you to Cloudpicker, to Scott, to Bruno, and to Sophie. Love you all.
We get an applause for Cloudpicker and for Sam, please.
Thank you.
Amazing. We will be back with our next competitor around 3:30.